a few of our dragon bones and dragon scales because we encountered another
Good to see you again.
dragon. But yes, that person that we killed, King Borgas, is supposed to have a plaque somewhere, I think. Harold, that's Harold. This Olaf. Well, obviously I'm mistaken. He hasn't got a plaque, but he was one of the first kings anyhow. Now, let's go to the Palace of Kings and we'll give Ulfric his jagged crown. Hopefully he'll talk to us as well. Hey.
The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough.
Well, I've got a house there. I've got a house there.
Damn him. That old bear was right. Did you run into any trouble?
No, well, we lost 2 good men. I hope it was worth it.
A lot of our fallen heroes will make Skyrim free. Never doubt it. Also, never doubt me or Garmar. Now then, I'm glad you're here. I have a message I need delivered to the Jarl of Whiterun. Deliver this axe to Balgruuf the Greater.
Should I say anything to him?
Men who understand each other often have no need for words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Balgruuf will know my meaning.
Fair enough.
Keep your wits about you. The Jarl of Whiterun is known for his temper.
Okay. Now I want you to do a peace treaty.
I thought I gave you something to do.
Well, I've got a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Well, Alduin has returned. Persuade.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Oh, fair enough. There we go. He's quite reasonable. All we need to do is get him his crown.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Okay. Now let's see what we got given. We got given this Ulfric's War Axe. That's pretty shoddy. So, we need to go to Solitude. Hey, Windhelm Guard.
Enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Well, I would do. Give me a common soul gem and that will do, and I'll do that.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
I could actually armor up or enchant all of Lydia's armor, but she honestly doesn't need it. She's honestly tough as old boots. Where is she? There she is. Right, we're gonna head to Solitude, talk to General Tullius, and then we'll head to Dawnstar and pick up Vilya. We don't need to go and cart around chasing after Vilya. We've got our own things to do. But obviously everyone's heard of Alduin. Even on Master difficulty it's really quite easy. It's just because of the companions, I've got to say. Having companions does really help. Okay, mister. We are going to Solitude.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Solitude, please.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
We're still wearing our scratchy little Nord blanket, but I've got kind of become accustomed to it. Solitude always makes my character tired and hungry. We'll have to go in the winking skeever again. So we haven't gone into Castle Dower yet.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
We'll need to at some point though. Speak to General Tullius, but we'll have a little break at the winking skeever in the meantime. There's an option to adopt someone at the winking skeever as well. I haven't found any boys to adopt though, unless you go through the orphanage quest. But supposedly originally this child in here was supposed to be his daughter, so I don't know how on earth you adopt her.
You need a welcome to the winking skeever, friend.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's yours for a day.
Okie
I'll show you to
dokie.
your room.
Let's eat and drink. Oh, drunk everything.
Right this way.
Well, I know where to go. Hey, these things recharge. I stole them last time, I'm sure. They regenerate. I wasn't sure if they did. To be absolutely sure, yeah, they do. They do regenerate. That's pretty good. Anyway, let's get some sleep here. I'll expect him waiting on me hand and foot, so when I wake up he'll still be there and I can get him to refill all my water. What I also want to do is fence off that dwarven greatsword that I've got.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah, you. I need water.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore. If you need a good rumor or two.
Look at that, all that. I could just make all my money from
Fletching suits me.
stealing here.
Sometimes tedious, but
Look at all this potion of healing.
Come
isn't
to
it?
sell me something special?
Yeah.
Did you just want to look through my merchandise? I've
Well,
got coin
I've-
and I've got merchandise.
Let's have a look at your
Let's see what
merchandise
we
as
can
well.
do.
Dagger of binding. Kinda useless. I'll give you this shock sword though. Don't really need anything else. Let's give you all these circlets. Of course, you can actually enchant a. You can actually enchant a circlet,
Just remember me if you get your hands on anything else.
and you can actually wear them with some of the helmets as well. So that's pretty good. Right, let's head to Castle Dower there.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Nope. There's the only archery shop. Well, actually, there's one more in Whiterun. Let's see if this guy's got anything good.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what? The finest weapons and armor.
Hunting bows still. That is pretty poor. Hide braces of minor alchemy. Tempting. Not gonna pick those up quite yet. I've got plenty of poisons as it is.
Anytime you need arms,
Well, let's talk to
my
Tullius.
forge never rests.
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for
So this is Castle Dower, where you could have gone if you decide to join up with the Imperial Legion. Why on earth you would do, considering they tried to chop your head off, I don't know. Anyway, this is the kind of castle that I'd expect. It's quite a nice looking fort, not one of those covered in moss that the other ones are around.
Bits and pieces.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Okay, let's talk to Tullius.
I get enough delays from politicians.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragons are dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Well, let's say the dragons are a bigger problem than Stormcloaks right now. Persuade.
I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks.
Well, Ulfric has already agreed to attend.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again.
So you'll come?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Okay, there we go. We've actually completed that quest. Pretty impressive. Let's have a look around Castle Dower. Yep, so it looks semi-clean, no cobwebs everywhere. If a modder was particularly interested in making a
Not sure you belong here, citizen.
Legion fort, then this is exactly what you should do. Look at it. It looks nice. Kind of small. Not too much to it. Smaller than the manor that you can buy. Where's this go? Out to Solitude, I guess. But anyway, that's quite a nice place. But we've gone a little bit further on into the quest. We just need to go to Dawnstar. We also need to go back to High Hrothgar. I'll go back to Dawnstar first though. We don't want to be chasing all the way up that mountain again. Plus Vilya might actually have some insights or talk over the council, and that would be vaguely amusing for me anyway. This doorway actually probably leads out onto the balcony. I'll have to jump down. Yep, it's the balcony. Well, it's the wall around Castle Dower.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets.
Right. What do we need? Don't really need too much else. I've magicked up so many pockets now, and my carrying capacity is absolutely huge. £370 I can carry, which is about what a level 3 or 4 level character should be able to carry. It's a great statue of oh, that was the place. Erkenthand was the place where we killed Mercer Frey, of course. I should remember that. But I wonder what that letter was from Wilbert to Vilya, so we'll go and see. I was hunting around for more quests in Skyrim. Of course, I want to finish the main quest. I want to finish the Thieves Guild quest. Is that General Tullius? Where are you off to? He's probably walking all the way up to High Hrothgar. By himself. Fair enough. Fair enough. Brave guy. Watch out for the trolls. Oh, and her legate. The legate is following her. Legatus.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. Can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius.
Oh, everyone's talking about it. Meanwhile, we'll go to Dawnstar. We haven't finished the main quest in Dawnstar, of course, which is...
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yeah, the main quest in Dawnstar, which is dealing with the nightmares of all the citizens. There is that priest in... I can't remember the name of the tavern, but that priest who you need to talk to start it off. That's something I had to do, because that is a decent quest. The only quest that I found vaguely disappointing was the Black Reach quest, was the Altan quest. It was a bit of a grind to get through all those Dwarven Centurions, and did seem to be a bit boring, because you end up doing the same thing, kind of crouching, sneaking, shooting with arrows, and it's not that fun. I think the Dwarven spiders and work bots aren't really much of a challenge either to fight. Here we are in Dawnstar.
Wait, I know you.
Go away, you just want to arrest me for some peculiar reason. Wind Peak Inn, that's where we wanted to go. Hey Wilbert, where's Vilya?
Welcome back. It's always a pleasure to see you. Yes, she has been here, and we talked for a long time. In fact, we were discussing the future. I'm planning to leave for Cyrodiil, and have asked her to come with me. She is fantastic with her flute, and she handles the lute quite well. I think she has the potential to become a really good bard.
Okay.
Well, if she can stay away from dancing on the table, that is.
Okay, so where is she now?
Well, I'm actually a bit concerned over that. You see, shortly after she had left, a group of big, broad, barbarian-looking Nords came in here and asked about her. One of them, I think his name was Halfdan, said he was a relative of hers, and as I thought it was her brother, I told him what I knew. But then I saw a glimpse in his eye, and I didn't like that glimpse at all. He looked downright cruel. And as they left the inn, I heard him say something to his friends about teaching the wildcat a lesson she won't forget. Frankly, I'm concerned, but I'm not brave enough to deal with a bunch of big barbarian Nords.
Okay. So that was probably her fiancé or wannabe fiancé.
Husband years ago.
Need a room?
He was a good
Don't worry.
man.
Nightmares don't seem... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, there once was a hero named
I'll show you
Ragnar
to
the
your
Red,
room.
who came
Like
riding
this.
to Whiterun from Old War
Greetings.
instead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade.
Let me
as
know
he
if there's
told of
anything
old
else you
battles
need.
Right, so I wonder where to actually go and look for her. There wasn't much of a clue. Perhaps we just have to check our journal and I'll have some sort of convenient quest arrow. Or should I have to look around? Looking around would be a bit more realistic.
I'm sorry.
Went quiet.
I'm starving. I'll have that.
My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
You talk and you lie and you drink all army. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came.
While they're all listening.
There once was a maiden called Vilya the
Hi
Able,
there.
who cheered celebration.
This is another person you can adopt.
I'm late. Gotta run.
When his ugly red
Guess you get one on. I thought that was a woman. Look at his haircut though.
Welcome back.
The only reason I'd adopt him is to chop that hair off.
Hi there.
Anyhow, let's go and check our journal, see what happened to Vilya. For some reason, the quest arrow is pointing all the way over here. Across Windward Ruins. There's a hall of the Vigilant, supposedly attacked by vampires. Tower of Mazark, it's all happening over Hellarchen as well. And of course we need to at some point go back to High Hrothgar. It's Windhelm. So we need to go this way anyway. So let's go and see what the fuss is about.
Yes?
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Hey Kajitis.
Need something? So many refuse to talk to us. Take a look.
Look at that, steel plate armor of eminent health. That would be good. That would be very good indeed. If I had enough gold.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
Training in the art of speech.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Oh, let's train. Cool. Look at that, he's taught me how to talk.
Come to do business with us again.
I don't know what this little ruin is over here. I've never been there before, but we'll investigate what's happened to Vilya. I expect that we're going to have to go and fight our way through a bunch of people. A bunch of Nords. I hope there isn't it's not a kill them all kind of quest. This is Windward Ruins. I think I've wandered past there before. There seems to be something going on over here. Last time I did have a tough time against the Nord in a restricted environment.
It's nothing.
I'll need to do. Looks like they're all being vicious. I am going to use Ice Form.
I'll mount your head on my wall!
Oda is killed.
You think you can take me?
Buchan's pretty much dead.
You call yourself a Nord?
True Nords never back down!
He's down anyway. There's only one left.
I'll carve you into pieces! By Ismir, you'll pay for that!
Is he dead? Where is he? He's dead. Styborn's dead? Well, that's quite a tough fight. Unnecessary though. Iron Mace of Sapping. I'll take that. 109 gold. That too. And Otter is the first guy I killed. He's obviously the weakest one. Couple of wolves. And Friedolf as well. He has an orcish shield, and that's not bad. An orcish greatsword as well. All kinds of useful loot. I'll grab all that stuff. Now let's read up what this note says. Note from Halvan, that's it. Bring Vilja to the wreck of Brinehammer as planned, then return to Dawnstar and hire a ship that can take her to Solstheim. I'll be waiting for her and you at Fort Moonmouth in Solstheim. Fort Moonmouth? With fresh mead and some gold to show my appreciation. Now remember, I want the girl alive. It's alright if you beat her up a little, but try not to leave any bruises on her face. After all, it's my future bride we're talking about. And I don't want her scarred and ugly. Halfdan. So we need to go to this Record Brinehammer. Let's check where that should be. Record of Brinehammer is up here. Right, so that's our quest. We need to dash off over there. I'm just going to sell a few things to the Khajiits. Oh well, no, actually we won't bother selling anything. That's a bit dull. Let's wander over, and we've got enough carrying capacity. There's a dragon. Come on, you don't really want to just get yourself killed, do you? Yep, obviously you do. It's a blood dragon. I'm gonna run. much run out of arrows, unfortunately. We have to manually attack him then. Hand-to-hand business from the side. Okay, he noticed me coming, obviously. Now where is that dragon? Out comes Dragonbane again. From the side, we just can thrash him. We don't want to get hit by his tail though. Uh-oh. Right, it's obviously a flame dragon, so not only are we going to have to heal ourselves, we're going to have to put on our flame kit. Hide boots of dwindling flame. And do I have a hide shield of flame resistance? I do not. Ring of resist magic I've got on, so I should be able to protect myself against 50% damage anyway. Oh, that guy's breathing fire on me all the time. What's that all about? I think I've taken over responsibility of being the meat shield, and of course I'm not as good as a meat shield as Lydia is. Good, she's turned around and decided to go hand to hand. I'm not sure whether the longer you hold it down, the longer they stay down. I'll keep him grounded. Too right, slay the dragon. Wow, that little push went miles. You're not getting anywhere, little dragon. Uh-oh. I got hit by something. That's not what I want. Well, it looks like Lydia's down, which is not going to be good for me. If we can keep him grounded. I can heal up. I decided my job is just to keep him grounded for Lydia. Otherwise I'm gonna have to scatter. Let's get some poison in, otherwise this is going to take forever. Keep that little dragon grounded. I've got him. Someone else is attacking us though. Hope it's not a bandit joining in. Probably a wolf or something. Oh, it is a bandit.
not impressed.
Oh, what's that about? You really wanna do this?
Die already so I can take your stuff. Prepare to die.
Right, after all that, are we gonna have enough energy to go and rescue Lydia? Have to kill a blood dragon. That looks like the wreck over there. Uh-oh, wolves. They're only after a rabbit. Anyhow, this all looks very peaceful. Getting very desolate. I've suddenly slowed down. What's going on? Have I suddenly become hungry, or what is it? Thirsty? Well, I need to drop something. This steel war axe of arcing, I don't really need it. That kind of thing must clutter up your save games like anything. The game has to keep track of all these items all over the place. I hope it just disappears after a while or resets itself. Otherwise it does mean that you'll have a huge amount of save game bloat. I can see a mud crab over there. This is the wreck of the brine hammer. Hello, mud crabs. You guys go and walk off. In here? No, but someone did get crushed by a chest. 4 lockpicks. What's in this dresser? Of course, one surprising thing is that these wrecks aren't picked absolutely clean. Right, let's get in here. Below deck. You ready for this place, Lydia? Let's sneak. I know you're not very good at it. There's a mud crab. Lilia.
You are here. You have come to rescue me. Oh, my dearest, dearest friend. I was hoping so much that you would be able to find me.
What happened?
Oh, that bastard Halvdan. He had convinced some of his dumbest adoring fans to kidnap me and bring me here.
Well, why can't you get out?
I met Wilbert in Dawnstar. I was heading for Whiterun. Well, there were some things I felt I needed to think over on my own. As I was so deep in my own thoughts, I didn't hear them coming until they were right behind me. I didn't even get a chance to draw my weapon. They knocked me unconscious and dragged me here. When I woke up, my arms and legs were tied up, and I didn't know where I were. Eventually, I managed to roll over the floor until I found a sharp edge, and somehow I managed to untie the ropes. That was only a few minutes ago. I still don't know where I am, but it appears to be some kind of shipwreck, right?
We're at the wreck of the Brinehammer. I guess this is
The wreck of Brinehammer.
somewhere that you've made.
That's really far up in the north. I must have been unconscious for quite some time. And to think that you managed to find me here. Oh, my dearest, dearest friend. I am so grateful that you have come to rescue me. All the time while I was trying to untie my ropes, I was thinking of you, hoping that a miracle will bring you here. And now you are here. I have no idea how you found me, but I am so happy that you did. Now, please, this place is dangerous. Let's get out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's full of mud crabs.
Talk later. Talk later.
Let's have a look in this place. What has it got? I guess some rubbish large sacks. It's cool looking though. There's a comfy bed.
You made a big mistake.
A couple of mud crabs. I wasn't gonna kill that mud crab. I thought it might be friendly. Uh-oh.
Good as dead. You think you can beat me? Go ahead.
Let's see what's in the cargo hold. Probably more mud crabs. Okay, that's it. Minor treasure.
We better bring that mess. You made a big mistake. You are as good as dead.
So mud crabs make a squeaking sound then. And what's this book? Father of Nibbin. I'll take that. I need to fill up my library. What's down here, I wonder?
The important thing about adventuring is that anything you don't know.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
On the other hand, practically anything you do know will kill you.
Okay, so there's not too much else to do here. Now we've rescued Vilya. If we look at our map, what we need to do is either we can go back to Whiterun and drop off a few things. That's what I think I'll end up doing. And then what I'll do is fast travel up to High Hrothgar. But I'll sort things out, so I'll see you then.